current Home Minister of Karnataka, is the new Chief Minister of Karnataka. Let's go across to Maya for the latest, and Akhilesh. Maya, what are you hearing as that MLA's meeting has just ended?
Well, the MLA's meeting on behind me at the Capital Hotel in Bengaluru, and what is coming out from there is that Basavaraj Bommai, the Lingayat Home Minister of Karnataka, Basavaraj Bommai, who was Home Minister in B.S. Yediyurappa's cabinet. We're hearing his name was just announced by B.S. Yediyurappa himself. Now, he is close to B.S. Yediyurappa, and there was a question of whether that would be an advantage or a disadvantage. But we are now hearing that apart from the official announcement, not yet officially announced, but we are hearing that this meeting presided over by central observers and Arun Singh, the state's chief in charge, and all of the legislators of the BJP here. We could perhaps get you a closer glimpse there of people waiting outside. But we are hearing now that from inside, Basavaraj Bommai, the Lingayat leader, has been elected as the head and will be Chief Minister of Karnataka, is the news that is coming now. We're still waiting for that official confirmation, though. As a Lingayat leader, that should keep the Lingayats happy. A hugely powerful voting bloc, really, that had backed Yediyurappa even until the last minute. They would be happy, presumably, that another Lingayat takes over from him. That, of course, remains the question as to what Yediyurappa's role will be in the future. But what we are hearing now, and we'll be heading in soon to get more details, what we're hearing now is that apart from the official announcement, it's all over, bar the shouting. We are hearing that this has happened. The media has actually gone inside, so we will also be heading inside right away to see what's going on.
So I'm going to let you go, and I would let you go and head inside. But breaking there right now on NDTV that B.S. Yediyurappa has proposed his name, and Basavaraj Bommai, a key Lingayat leader, the current Home Minister of Karnataka, will be the new Chief Minister. So the video there we can see B.S. Yediyurappa there, as we can see. But let me just ask you, Akhilesh, so in that sense, the High Command has actually given a face saver for Mr. Yediyurappa, because Mr. Bommai is, of course, a close confidant of Mr. Yediyurappa and also a powerful Lingayat leader.
That's right, Sonia. In fact, it was Mr. Yediyurappa who insisted that his successor should be from Lingayat caste only. And the party High Command, he actually has kept the caste equations in his mind, because party knows it very well that the Lingayat votes, which constitute around 17% in Karnataka, are very crucial for the BJP if it wants to come back to power once again. And BJP has managed to get the Lingayat votes in its fold after a very long time, and that was thanks to Mr. Yediyurappa. So BJP, of course, did not want to annoy the Lingayat community. We had seen in the past that how various saints belonging to Lingayat community, they had actually protested that why Mr. Yediyurappa is being removed. So BJP had to keep this fact in mind, and that is why Mr. Basavaraj Bommai, who is a close confidant of Mr. Yediyurappa, has been given the preference. Though there was a speculation that BJP would like to prefer merit and would like to hand over the baton to somebody who is new, who has more experience in governance. But despite that, BJP decided to go ahead with the conventional wisdom, which is to respect the caste sentiment in Karnataka, and party has to, go for Mr. Bommai's name.
In fact, we can see there those visuals there, B.S. Yediyurappa hugging his successor, Mr. Bommai. So a smooth transition, but not really the change that perhaps was being expected there, in a sense that much debate about whether it would be a possible younger leader, and also whether it would be, names that are being considered were even Brahmin leaders like Mr. B.L. Santosh, Mr. Prahlad Joshi. So in this sense, the BJP playing it safe there in its first South Indian state which is in power.
Absolutely, and BJP knows it very well that the elections are just 2 years away, and party has to deliver on the front of governance. BJP has realized that on the governance front, Mr. Yediyurappa has failed to deliver. He was constantly facing corruption charges, and there's a larger story behind Mr. Yediyurappa's resignation. We have reported that how not on July 16th, when he came to meet the Prime Minister, he offered his resignation on health grounds. In fact, on July 10th, he had sent an emissary to the Prime Minister who had a meeting with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and in that meeting, that emissary close to Mr. Yediyurappa had actually handed over Mr. Yediyurappa's resignation. So in fact, on July 16th, when Mr. Yediyurappa had a meeting with the Prime Minister, that time he was trying to buy some more time for him. He was urging that, he should be given some more time, he should be allowed to continue till the Independence Day, so that he can actually unfurl the tricolour. This all logics were given by Mr. Yediyurappa, but actually he was not given any time. And the party made it very clear that as soon as he completes 2 years of his present term, he should resign, and that is why yesterday he had to resign.